Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Kriskaya with Dual Sky Yoga, and today's class will focus on the neck and shoulder area. If you have a couple of blocks, we can use those today. Hardcover books also work, and if you have a strap or a belt, we will use that as well. So we will start in child's pose. So bring the big toes to touch, spread the knees wide, sink the hips down, and then reach the hands forward as you release the head down towards the ground. And continuing to walk the fingertips forward so that the elbows lift up off of the mat. A few deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Inhale, nice and smooth and deep. And a slow exhalation. Continue to breathe in that fashion as you sweep the hands behind you, placing the palms on your low back, palms facing up. And allow the shoulders to sink in a little bit here. Inhale. And slowly as you exhale, begin to turn the head over to the left. Inhale, coming back through center. And exhaling to the right. One more time on both sides, inhaling. Exhaling left. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Come back through the center, release the hands down on the mat. Take another inhalation here. And on the exhale, begin to press yourself up to sit. And you can sit in Virasana, either sitting on a block in between your ankles, or just sit on your heels. Place your hands on your lap, relax the shoulders down. You can close the eyes if you like, we'll leave them open. Take an inhale, reach the shoulders up towards the ears. And as you exhale, just let them drop. Inhale up towards the ears. And then exhale, let them go. Begin to take a few circles with the neck here, using the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Nice and slow. And remembering to switch the direction of the circles, coming back through to the other side. And slowly come back through center. As you inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Reach up. Exhale, drop the right hand down so it's parallel to the ground, and then place the left hand on the head and gently begin to bring the left ear down towards the left shoulder. So you're not tugging here, you're just giving it a nice little nudge, stretching the right side of the neck. Keep pressing that palm out towards the right. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands, inhale, lift both arms up. And as you exhale, reach the left hand out towards the left, pressing through that hand, and then gently begin to reach the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale. One more. And then release the hands down alongside the body. Remove the block from underneath if you're sitting on a block. Swing the legs out in front and come to sit in Sukhasana. Placing both of your heels crossed in front, nice tall Tadasana spine. If you're using a strap, grab the strap. and open the hands wider than the shoulders. If you're not using a strap, just imagine that there's a strap in your hand and create some tension there in between the hands. Nice tall spine. Inhale, lift the strap up. And as you exhale, drop the strap behind you. If it feels like it's too tight around the shoulders, just widen the arms. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, release down in front. Once again, inhale, lift up. And exhale, release down. Back the other way as you inhale. And slow exhale. You can press that aside. Bring the hands onto your lap. Take a few shoulder rolls here in case you created any tension in the neck, going in both directions, or maybe using one shoulder and then the other. Come back through center. Inhale, lift both arms up. As you exhale, drop the left hand behind you. Place the right hand on the left knee. Grow nice and tall. Begin to twist to the left. But turn your face towards the front of the room and maybe even look over the right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the right ear down, stretching the left side of the neck. And then inhale, unwind, come through center. As you exhale, twist over to the right, dropping the right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, turn the head over towards the left. Another inhale. And then exhale, drop that left ear down towards the left shoulder. Inhale to unwind. And as you exhale, come forward onto your tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, tops of the feet are rooted down. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Spread the toes nice and wide. Pull the low belly up and in. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze, coming into your cow. Exhale, press into the palms to curve the spine nice and slow. Tuck the chin. Hold here in your cat pose, but do not hold the breath. And feel the stretching of the upper back. The shoulder blades are moving away from the spine, away from each other. They're protracting. And then inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Reach the shoulder blades back against the spine, reach the chest forward. And then continue through your cat-cow on your own. And after your next cat back, so after your next exhale, come back to tabletop. Press the hands forward, just about the hands width forward. Tuck the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back, come into downward facing dog. Nice and slow pedal here in your down dog. For any reason your hamstrings are unhappy with you, you could always keep the knees bent in this pose. And your heels do not have to touch the ground. But continue to press the heels down towards the mat to lengthen the backs of the legs. Press the mat away from you with the hands. Reach the chest towards the thighs, hips up. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, float forward to plank. So in your plank pose, you're reaching the chest forward, you're pressing the heels back, you're growing nice and long in the spine. Pull the low belly back and in. You can always lower down to the knees. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. This time set your sight in front of the mat. As you exhale, come forward, pin the elbows in. You can always lower down to the knees and come all the way down, chaturanga. Bring the hands right by the low ribs. Grow nice and long in the legs. The thighs are engaged, the knees are lifting. Inhale, reach the chest up, coming into low cobra. And exhale, release. This time, place the hands behind the head. Keep the tops of the feet grounded. And as you inhale, lift the elbows, lift the head, pressing the back of the head into the hands. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Bring the hands behind you, clasping them or using your strap. Reach the shoulders away from the ears. On an inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the arms away from the body. Exhale, let it go. Take a little wiggle side to side of the hips. You can take either of those two back bends or place the hands right underneath by the low ribs, spreading the fingers, nice long legs. On an inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Keep reaching the chest forward. Try not to dip into the shoulders. Really press the floor away. Look straight ahead. The shoulders are retracting. Inhale. Exhale, flip the toes, downward facing. Take a few breaths here. Continue to work on your down dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down to the forearms. Either clasping the hands together or placing the hands, spreading the fingers and placing them on the mat. So wherever you are, press the floor away. Try not to dump into the shoulders. Really press into the forearms. Keep lifting the hips up, maybe walking the feet forward a little. Inhale. As you exhale, come back to downward facing dog, pressing up into the hands. Another inhale. Come high on the balls of the feet. As you exhale, walk or hop. Open the legs a little bit wider than the hips. Bend the knees a little bit. And then grab onto your elbows and just hang here for a few breaths. Imagining that you're cradling something heavy in your arms as it's gently, gently pulling the torso down over the legs. The head is relaxed. Release the hands alongside the feet. Bring the feet back into a back hip width apart. Inhale, come halfway up, plant the hands, shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, release down. Inhale, press into the feet, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, fold forward, clasping the hands behind you, reaching the arms away from the body. Bend the knees, inhale, lift the arms up, press up to stand. And exhale, Tadasana. Reach both of the arms forward, facing each other. If you have a block and want to place the block in between your hands, go ahead and do that. Nice tall Tadasana spine, press down through all four corners of the feet. Keep reaching the hands forward, creating that protraction in your shoulders. So it's kind of like a cat back, but you're still standing in Tadasana. So reach the hands forward, shoulder blades are pulling away from each other. Inhale. And exhale, slightly bring them back closer to each other. So you're kind of reaching the chest forward a little bit, but not much of a back bend. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward. It's a very small movement. And exhale back. Inhale, reach both arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank pose. Nice strong plank here, nice long plank. Press through the heels, reach the chest forward. Your shoulders are protracting, so you almost have a bit of a cat back here too. Navel is pulling back towards the spine. Inhale, you can always lower the knees with any of this plank work. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, glide back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come high in the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, lift the gaze. As you exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release down. Inhale, root down to rise as you reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale to Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale to Chaturanga, or go back to plank. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, glide the hips back, downward facing dog. 2 big breaths here. Come high in the balls of the feet. Inhale, bend the knees. As you exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Root down to rise. Inhale, lift up. And exhale to Tadasana. Last one. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to low cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here in your down dog, or child's pose, or tabletop. Spinning the biceps in towards the ears. Trying to make a print with your feet and your hands in your mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Maybe bend the knee, open the hip out. As you exhale, bring that right foot in between the hands and lower the left heel down, left knee down. You have blocks, bring in the blocks. And come back a little bit so that you can pull the low belly in and reach the tailbone down. And then with that engagement of the core, go ahead and lean forward just a little bit, making sure that the knee is right above the ankle. Inhale, lift both arms up. As you exhale, bring both arms out to a T, palms facing forward. Inhale, reach the arms back, lift the gaze, take a back bend here. As you exhale, bring the hands together, come into a cat back, look down. Inhale, open up. And exhale. Inhale, open up. It's like, here I am, world. And exhale, come into your cat back. This time, inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, drop the left hand down on that block or the ground close to the right foot and take a twist to the right. Trying to keep that hip from sticking out, bring it in and back, evening the hips out. Staying here, or it's up to you if you wanted to go ahead and straighten that back leg. Reach the right arm up or keep it on your hip. Inhale. And exhale. One more big breath. And as you exhale, unwind, take your flow, or go straight back to down dog. Three breaths. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. One more. Lift the left leg up and back. Maybe bend the knee, open the hip out, inhale. Exhale, plant the left foot down, and between the hands, lower the right knee down. And once again, pull back a little bit so you're not just kind of hanging out here. Pull back a little bit and reach the front of the pelvic bone up towards the belly button. You'll notice how the pelvic bone, the tailbone, reaches down. And with that engagement, then go ahead and lean forward. Inhale, lift both arms up. And exhale, open the arms out to a T, palms facing forward. Inhale, reach the chest up. Bring the shoulder blades back. Exhale, bring the hands together, come into your cat back. Inhale, open up, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. This time, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, plant the right hand down, take a twist to the left. Again, trying to even out the hips, bringing that left hip back in line with the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Staying here, or maybe coming onto the ball of that right foot. And staying here, or maybe lifting the left arm up. Inhale. And as you exhale, unwind, take a flow, or go back to down dog. Three breaths. Inhale, come high in the balls of the feet, bend the knees. As you exhale, slowly begin to straighten the legs, reaching the tailbone up. Reach the left leg up and back. Take a little twist. On the exhale, bring that left foot forward, spin the right heel down, open out to warrior two. Check to make sure you have a heel to arch alignment here. And that front knee is coming out towards the left just a little bit. Top of the pelvic bone comes up towards the belly button. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, drop the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Inhale, lift the head. As you exhale, begin to turn the head to look towards the right, so the back. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, drop the right ear down. Inhale, center. And exhale, come back, bringing the sight over the left fingertips. Inhale, straighten the leg, bring both of the arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and reach the elbows towards each other as you lower the head down. Also, just a little bit of pressure here, not too much. Inhale, straighten the leg, open the arms. And exhale, lunge into that warrior two as you drop the head. Inhale to straighten. And then exhale, drop the head. One more, inhale. And exhale. Reach the arms out to a T, inhale. And as you exhale, cartwheel down, down dog, or take a flow. Right leg comes up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. As you exhale, plant the right foot down, spin the left heel, cartwheel out, warrior two. A slight protraction of the shoulder blades here, bringing them back. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, drop that right ear down. Inhale through center. As you exhale, switch the gaze towards that left hand. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, drop that left ear. Inhale, center. And exhale, back. Bring the sight forward. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, bring the hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale, lunge into that right knee as you drop the head and bring the elbows towards each other. Inhale, straighten the leg, open the elbows. And exhale, lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, take your vinyasa. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. Left leg comes up and back, open the hip out. On the exhale, plant that left foot down, spin the right heel, come out to warrior two, but straighten the left knee, the left leg. Bring the right hand behind the waist, reaching that right shoulder behind you. Inhale, reach forward, forward, forward. And then exhale, drop that left hand down, but keep reaching that right shoulder back. You'll feel stretch in the front of that right shoulder. If it feels okay in the mat, you can look up. Once you have that rotation, lift the right arm up. Inhale, come up to stand. And as you exhale, hands on the hips, parallel the feet. Turn the right foot towards the back. Spin the left heel. Arms out to a T. Reach that left arm behind you, or you can just place it on your hip. Pressing, drawing that left shoulder back. Inhale, reach forward, forward, forward. And exhale, go ahead and drop the hand down. Draw the right ribs away from the hip. Keep that rotation of that left shoulder. The torso is rotating towards the top here, towards the ceiling, and then inhale, lift the left arm up. Taking a little movement here with your neck. Inhale, come back up to stand. Parallel the feet. Turn the feet forward and take your last vinyasa. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop down onto the knees. But keep the feet together and then sit back on the heels, gliding the hands behind you. If you have a strap, place the strap on the outside of the feet. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, begin to lift the hips up, coming onto the knees and coming onto the crown of the head. For Rabbit, Sarvangasana. Really excellent stretch of the back of the neck here. Inhale. And exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift the hips, come forward. And exhale, sit back. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Big breath. And then as you exhale, come back into child's pose. You can open the knees, big toes touch, reach the hands forward. Make your way onto your backs. You can remove the strap off to the side, reach the feet forward, and come to lay on your backs. Bring the heels in towards the hips. Plant the hands alongside the heels. Reach the shoulder blades in towards each other, so you're lifting the chest a little bit. Lift the head up, reach the chin towards the chest, and lay it back down. Engage the low belly. Keep the thighs spinning in towards each other as you inhale, lift the hips up. Coming into bridge pose, maybe clasping the hands underneath, reaching the shoulders even further underneath the torso. Chin towards the chest. Try not to let the knees splay open here. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly begin to lower down. Bring the hips over to the right. Arms come out into a T. As you reach the knees in towards the chest, and gently drop the knees over to the left. So the hips go in the opposite direction that you are resting the knees. If it feels okay, you can look over your right shoulder. Supine twist. And then on the inhale, slowly come back through center, planting the feet to shift the hips over to the other side. As the knees come in towards the chest, and you drop the knees over to the right. Both shoulders are on the mat. And then slowly come back through center, even the hips out once again. Knees come in towards the chest, give yourself a hug. And then press both of the feet up towards the ceiling. Staying here. Or if you want one last neck and shoulder stretch here, lift up. supporting the low back as you come into a supported shoulder stand. Pointing the toes. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly begin to drop the feet to the floor behind you. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly begin to lower down. Bring the knees in towards the chest one more time. Sway side to side. Or maybe take a happy baby. Staying in stillness. Or moving side to side, rocking the hips. Come back through the center. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Inhale. And then exhale, release everything down, coming into Shavasana. If you have an eye pillow, put that over your eyes. Let everything go. Feet are open out towards the sides. Arms are beside you, away from the body, palms facing up. Shavasana. If you'd like to take a longer Shavasana, you can pause the video here. Otherwise, coming over to any side. Pressing into the palms to come up to sit. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Bow your chin. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with joy. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste.